Hello, this is Dr. Crystal Roberts at Doc Who Listens. Checking in today to start to answer some questions this month that have been posed to me by various people, or things that I think are important as kids head back to school and us physicians, mothers, caregivers, trying to decide, all the things that we need to get done on that to-do list and helping you to navigate that, especially with your daughters, school age girls, college bound girls. That's where my focus will be for most of the month of August. The first question I'll try and answer is, when should my young daughter start to see a GYN doctor? When should her first gynecological visit be on the list of what we need to do? And I will put a broad answer out there in that there's no set age. I normally am being introduced to a younger patient around age maybe 14, 15, 16, sometimes even younger than that, just depending on the needs that they have at that time. And those needs, for the most part, tend to be around their period. Whether they have very heavy periods, painful periods, irregular periods. A lot of times they've started those discussions with their pediatrician. They may have even been started on medications such as birth control to try and manage those symptoms and not for contraception. And maybe they're not getting the results that they want or desire, maybe having some minor side effects from being on medication and want to explore other options. And they then get scheduled for their first gynecological visit. And so I would like to just say the general answer to that is when there is a need that the pediatrician feels as though could be best addressed by a GYN. I do want to put it out there and make it clear that just because your daughter comes to the GYN for evaluation, discussion, further management, it does not mean that she has to undergo a pelvic exam or a more invasive exam. That in most cases that can be avoided because it's not needed. Unless there are some other issues going on aside from the number one reason that I tend to meet my younger patients, and that is, help me, doctor, please, with my daughter's painful period, my niece's period that's very heavy, and helping her to manage that period and throughout the school day and try and minimize the impact that it has on her as she tries to get through her day-to-day activities, sports, hanging out with friends, those types of things. So I hope this was helpful. If it doesn't necessarily pertain to you, please feel free to share it with someone who may find it helpful. Again, it's Dr. Crystal Roberts at Doc Who Listens. Have a good day.